first thing is, do you know your left from your right? All right. Many random. Get that thing down. All right. So you got to pretend this is the right way. And the way you hold this thing is you hold it in your hand like that, just like that. All right. And what you do is you put it up to your shoulder. So you bring it up like this, over like this, down like this. You know what first step you're starting? You think you'd like it?
Well, that's what the fire service.
All right, I need to find out about you. Your family. Where do you come from? You know, there's a group of nice lads down here.
Where are these lads working with?
Well, they're just thinking about joining.
Just thinking about joining?
Yeah, I'm trying to get these boys. They're very interested in the army.
Are they? You folks around?
We don't have to worry about it.
I don't have to worry about that. Well, if I can find a table here,
this young man.
Hey, young lad. Antonio, you need that. Bring that right to that gentleman right there. Here we go. Your name, lad? Frederick.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Wait a minute. He's an army man.
Well, he is. What's the last name?
You're stealing my people from me.
How old are you, Frederick? What's your father do for an occupation? His father owns this new thing called ice cream. I've heard it called frozen pudding, but I've never heard it referred to as ice cream. I've seen it demonstrated once or twice when I was down in New York.
It's only to be in America, something like that.
It's an absolutely wonderful confection, though. It's very, very good, especially on a hot day like today.
How do they do it?
How do they do that, lad? I'll have to come see your father and find out how they make that. Well, I've had the frozen pudding, which is ready to cook. I've seen it in both chocolate and vanilla. Now, does he have more flavors than that? He does. What does he do? Well, what's some of the flavors he has? Fresh strawberries. Now, wouldn't that be a wonderful confection on a day like today? His father owns a frozen pudding shop. We had that down in New York. Okay, where were you born, Frederick? Born in New York. Ah, should have figured. Sean, his father's from New York. He was born in New York. Of course, that's where he got the frozen New York. Are you from Manhattan or the Bronx? There you go. Fits right in with Myers Wallace.
Get out of here! Away with this man! This man is an army man.
Well, yes, of course he is.
Where's the responsibility to the country? You're stealing fine young men.
That's why I want to bring him off the
Have you ever been sick, Frederick? What have you had? Had pneumonia? Oh.
Fire brigade.
Do you have any diseases now? You received an injury upon the head. You have. In 2013. You ever had a fraction, a dislocation, or a sprain? Are you in the habit of drinking strong spirits? Are you in the habit of drinking a whiskey?
No.
Are you subject to the piles?
Habit of drinking.
You've been vaccinated for smallpox. You've been vaccinated for smallpox.
Have you had to do one a year and no vaccines or had smallpox?
Look at his teeth. That's important, you know.
Yeah, let me see your teeth. Got to see. Yeah, two up, two down. Good strong ones.
You know why that is? Why does he have teeth?
What cartridges? All right. There you are, lad. You're fit for the Army.
All right, the last young man here.
Last man, step up.
I don't think he's going to make it.
What's your name, lad?
David McCarthy.
There is real powder in this if you want to show them
David.
cartridges.
David. David. Can you move a little?
What's your age, David?
So what it is he...
What's your father do?
Workshop.
Wagon builder?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Where were you born, lad?
Hartford.
Hartford. Okay, have you ever been sick, lad?
Well, yes.
Well, from what? I'm learning to do. Do you have any diseases now? Are you subject to the fits, lad? Have you ever received an injury or wound upon the head?
Yes.
You have. You ever had a fracture, dislocation, or a sprain?
Fracture.
What did you fracture, lad?
He can move the arm. That's fine.
Excellent. You got a good doctor. Are you in the habit of drinking strong spirits?
No.
Are you subject to the piles?
No.
Have you been vaccinated for smallpox? Chances are, if you're from Hartford, you probably were. Okay, let me see if you got two down. Let me see your teeth, lad. Outstanding. There you are, lad. Take that to the recruiter. I'll fix you right up.